Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Taking responsibility for our actions is one of the best way to live a positive life and to make progress. Let me reiterate a story that I heard from some scholars, some Islamic scholars, may Allah be pleased with them. It's a story they were all familiar with, a story between Adam alayhi salatu wassalam and Ibliss lanatullah alayh. Of course, we all know who Adam is. Adam is a prophet of Allah and the first man to be created. We all know he sinned. Allah warned him not to eat from a tree. But as human beings, as we're created with flaws, he erred and he ate from the tree. And what happened? There was a consequences. There was a consequence for his action. And on the other hand, we have Ibliss, lanatullah alayh. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded him not to what? To bow down for Adam alayhi salatu wasalam. But he also erred and said he was not going to bow down. So what the scholars are what they try to put together here is that what was their mode of repentance? And according to the scholars, one was satanic and the other was prophetic. Of course, we know the devil is the one that is satanic, and Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, he's the one who was prophetic in his repentance. So what was their mode of repentance? Like we all know, our father Adam, he asked Allah, he knew he wronged, and he said what? He said, رَبَّنَا زَلَمْنَا أَنفُسَنَا وَإِن تَغْفِرْ لَنَا وَتَرْحَمْنَا لَكُنَّنَا مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. He said he knows he is of the wrongdoers, and he admits his sins and asked Allah to grant him mercy and place him among the righteous. And for that, of course, Allah forgave him. But on the other hand, Ibliss lanatullah alayh, what did he do instead? According to the scholars, he was accusing Allah for his own wrongs. He was like, oh Allah, you knew I was going to sin, you knew I was going to do this before it happened. You're my creator, you're my this, you're my that, and if you had wanted to stop me, you would have stopped me, but you made me err. So this was a situation of the situation of Ibliss lanatullah alayh. He didn't admit his wrongs. He wasn't ready to change, and instead he was pointing accusing fingers at Allah and was expecting Allah to have stopped him from wronging, forgetting that he has a free will. So this is what happens to most of us. When we do wrong, instead of us to take responsibility for actions and try to find ways to be better, we go about blaming people, we go about accusing people, we go about saying that yes, but you knew about this. That is never a solution to a problem. We are human beings and we are bound to make mistakes. So the moment we know we've made mistakes, the next thing for us is to seek for ways to amend our wrongs in order to what? To be better. And what happened to Ibliss? He became an outcast. He became accursed. And what? And the opposite of Adam. Adam was forgiven, of course, and was admitted back into paradise. But what became of the devil? He was accursed, and till the day of Yawm al-Qiyamah, the day of judgment, he will be like that. So I want to employ us as human beings, when we're wrong, don't expect anybody to fix your mess. Fix your mess by yourself. You are the one that has made a wrong, and therefore you have to correct it. Going about accusing people, pointing fingers at your friend, your family, your parent, and said, yes, if your parent had not trained you, if they had trained you, you wouldn't have been like this. No, you are wise enough. Try to make amends. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala place us among those who are wise and make us to be submissive and not place us among the arrogant people like he did for Ibliss, or Ibliss put himself in. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, and Allah knows best. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.